Hey Fumble fam, Courtney here with all the latest news about your favorite athletes. Make sure to hit subscribe if you haven't already. I told you guys Aints fans are still fuming over Sunday's loss to the Rams.
Yup.
However, most people assumed the hurt would have died down by now and fans would simply gear up for next season like always.
Hell no, to the no, 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 yeah, to the no.
Which in most cases is the right thing to do unless you feel you've somehow been cheated.
Yup.
And that's exactly how New Orleans fans feel. Saints fans are determined to not go down without a fight because of the missed pass interference call that would have most likely sent the Saints to the Super Bowl. Currently, over 600,000 fans have signed a petition to have the Saints and the Rams play a rematch game this weekend. The petition is getting so much attention that a lawyer has now filed a lawsuit on the NFL over the missed PI call. New Orleans-based attorney Frank D'Amico Jr. filed the civil lawsuit on Tuesday asking NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell to force both teams to replay the ending of the NFC Championship game. The statement insists the commissioner has the authority to take action over the Saints versus Rams outcome. The attorney pointed out rules in the NFL rulebook that could be grounds to force both teams to come back and either replay the entire game or start from the point in the game where the missed call happened. He mentions rule number 17, section 2, article 1 says the commissioner has sole authority to investigate and take appropriate disciplinary and or corrective measures if any calamity occurs in an NFL game that the commissioner deems unfair or an action that has a major effect on the end result of the game. He also points out rule 17, section 2, article 3 gives the commissioner the authority to reverse the game's result or reschedule the game from either the start or the point in the game where the extraordinary act was committed. With that being said, the commissioner could either give the Saints another shot and start the game over, or he could give the Saints the ball on first down tied at 20 late in the fourth quarter. Now that is called taking action.
Hell yeah!
The 5-page lawsuit also details fans who had suffered from past and present and future mental anguish and emotional trauma, loss of enjoyment of life, and distrust of the game, which has become the national pastime. Now, it's totally up to NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell to make the final decision on whether or not he will force both teams to meet again at the line of scrimmage. But I personally see no problem with this. I know Rams fans would simply love to be able to show up in Atlanta without being bothered, but come on guys, it's really only fair, right? I mean, Rams cornerback Nickell Robey-Coleman admitted himself in the locker room following the game that he absolutely committed a pass interference. He of course goes on to say he knew the league gave him a break and took advantage of it. Whatever the case may be, I would personally love to watch these two teams go at it again, but that's just me. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments below, and be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Courtney Siobhan.